Welcome to this invigorating and energizing 10-minute flow. Begin in a child's pose, knees apart, toes together, arms reaching forwards. For the next few moments, checking in with how you're doing today. Noticing your energy levels. Noticing if there's any tension through the body. On an inhale, coming forward to all fours. Taking a few cat-cows here. As you exhale, rounding the back, tucking chin to chest. Inhale, belly to the mat, looking up to the sky. Alternating with the breath. Moving through the whole spine from the tailbone to the top of the head. On your next inhale, coming back to a neutral spine. Extending right leg back, left arm forward. Keeping the torso stable by engaging the core as you do so. Continue breathing here with shoulders relaxed. And releasing, extending left leg back, right arm forward, hips squared, creating one long line through the body, through the back of the head. And on an exhale, releasing here. Tucking the toes, pressing up to a plank, and then pressing the hips back into downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet here. We're pressing one heel down and then the other. Breathing into the back of the body. Exhale, stepping right foot forward. Planting that left arm as you inhale, right arm to the sky. Rotating the chest open. Exhale the hand all the way down. And bringing weight into that right leg, left knee behind the calf. And then stepping the left leg back into that rotated lunge. Bringing the hand back down, once again stepping that knee into the calf, core engaged. Stepping back into that rotated lunge. Coming all the way up here. And then exhale, hands back down to the mat. Stepping knee to the calf, knees are both bent, stepping back into that rotated lunge. Coming up this time and then coming through crescent lunge. Squaring the torso forwards. Hands down to the mat as you exhale once again. Bending the knees, balancing there. And then this time releasing that left foot down, heel toe, the feet apart, coming into the yogi squat. Hands together at heart center. Releasing the hands down. And then maybe shimming side to side, rolling through the feet, creating a different sensation through the hips, the feet, the calves, the ankles. Notice what shifts. And then coming back through center, stepping back into a plank for a moment, and then down dog. Pedaling out those feet once again, pressing heels down towards the mat. Exhaling left foot forward, planting that right hand. Inhale, left arm up, twisted lunge. Exhale, hand down, shifting that weight forward, and then bringing right knee towards the left calf. Stepping that foot back in that rotated lunge. Bringing that hand back down, stepping forward into that squat position. Stepping the foot back, rotated lunge, this time coming up. Continue rotating through the torso. Hands back down, shifting forward into that balancing squat position. And coming back to your twisted lunge, upright this time. Sweeping the arms forward, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down. Coming back to that balancing pose. And then releasing both feet down into yogi squat once again. Breathing into the front body. Maybe bringing that left hand down, rotating that right arm up, maybe rolling the wrist. Releasing right hand down alongside the right, left arm to the sky. Rotating the chest open. Releasing that hand down. And heel toe the feet together as you come into a forward fold. Releasing the head and neck completely. Breathing into the back body. Rolling the spine up, head and neck coming up last. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands together to heart center. Stepping right foot back, left foot forward. Coming into your crescent lunge, left knee bent. On an exhale, hands to the mat, coming to that balancing squat, right knee in. Coming back to your twisted lunge, right hand on the mat, planting the hands. And coming up into warrior two, facing the back of your mat, so right knee bent. Shifting the hips, doing a crescent lunge to the back of the mat. Sweeping those hands down, coming to that balancing squat. Back to your twisted lunge. And then back through warrior two, facing the front of your mat. Rotating the hips forward, crescent lunge. Releasing hands down, coming to that balancing position. Right leg back, twisted lunge, left arm to the sky, exhaling down, rotating back to warrior two, facing back of the mat. Sweeping those arms up, crescent lunge to the back of the mat, hands down, balancing pose. Stepping that foot back, twisted lunge, hand back on the mat, and shimming back to warrior two, facing the front of your mat. Extending both legs. Toes out, hands to the inside of the thighs as you bend the knees. And then coming into your goddess pose. Arms at about 90 degrees, palms facing forwards. Actively engaging those legs, imagine pressing the knees back. Releasing the hands to the hips. Toes in, heels out as you hinge forward with a long spine, exhaling down. Rounding the spine as you come forward, maybe walking hands behind you. Pressing into the feet to find length through the backs of the legs. Reaching right hand to the outside of the left foot and twisting here, left arm up to the sky behind you. Notice the sensation as you do this. And switching to the opposite side. Lifting up, finding length through the back of the legs as you twist through the torso. Releasing here, hands forward on the mat, finding length through the spine. And then carefully walking those hands towards the top of your mat. Stepping the feet forward, coming into a toe stand. So coming to the tips of the toes. Balancing here, hugging legs together, knees parallel with the mat. Hands together in front of heart center or hands on the mat beside you for support. Core engaged as you find length through the spine. Shoulders down the back. Try to hug the heels towards each other. And as you're ready, releasing down, coming to your seat, legs extended. Crossing right leg over the left. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Hugging that arm around the leg to deepen the twist. Inhale, back through center. And exhale, counter stretch in the opposite direction. Inhale, back through center. And this time crossing the left leg over the right. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, twisting to the left. Hugging that arm around the leg, deepening that stretch. Breathing here. Inhale, back through center. And exhale, counter stretch. Inhale, back through center. Releasing the legs forward. Releasing any fleshy bits from your sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding forward, reaching to the toes if you can. Maybe hugging behind all the toes, reaching them towards the chest. Creating a different sensation, finding length through that spine. Drawing the belly in and up. As you open the chest forward, one more breath. Looking to the toes and releasing. As you're ready, coming all the way onto your back, hands to the knees, and making small circles clockwise and then counterclockwise, releasing the low back. Stacking the knees over the hips, hands over the shoulders, and then reaching opposite arm and leg down to the ends of the mat, alternating here. Core engaged. Continue reaching opposite arm and opposite leg to the ends of the mat. Core engaged, hugging back towards the mat, belly in. And then hugging both knees into the chest on an exhale, nose coming to the knees. One last breath here, core engaged. And as you're ready, releasing completely, coming into our Shavasana pose, our final resting pose. Allowing the eyes to close. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, exhaling through the mouth, letting everything go. Taking one more of these breaths in through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth, maybe sighing it out. Taking a moment to notice the sensation as you lay here on your mat. Maybe staying here for a while. Or bending the knees, rolling on to your side. Pressing back up to a comfortable seated position. On an inhale, reaching arms overhead. Exhale, sealing in your practice. Namaste.